Alright, so I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the vegetables that are good to be eaten. First of all, I thank the Lord for giving me a way so I can eat fruits and vegetables. I don't have EBT. I work for my food, and plus I go to a pantry to get food. So it's like I have to work for that so I can put gas in my vehicle, and actually cause it is food is money. So that's the way that you get fed, right? So right here, so I have some, I went to a local garden, that like a neighborhood garden, and I got some. I'm doing this video now because I'm hungry, and I had this in the trunk, so it's, if it's hard for everyone at the current time. So this is the leaves are from uh beets. So the beets of, so that you have the plants of the beets, you eat them. Here, I'm gonna see if I can put some light into this. um let's see. I'm trying to see if I can put the lighting. Hold on. Okay, um so this is, so the beets, so you have your beets. This is how much I was able to get. So I ate some already yesterday. So when you go to your local neighborhood garden, you see like a whole bunch of vegetables, and you don't know if you can eat the leaves. So when you see the beets, they look like this, all right? The beets, las remolachas, se ven así con estas hojas como, así como color rojito. Estas se comen. These beets, the leaves from the beets, you can't eat them, all right? Okay, so the from the beet, so the beet leaves, you can actually eat the beet leaves, and so you can actually eat the beets, the leaves from the beet, okay? If you are eating broccoli, if you eat broccoli, you can eat the broccoli leaves as well. And they're like, like a little bit of like a color green-ish colors. You can eat them, color greens. You can also eat the broccoli leaves. They're edible too. Um, Rhubarb leaves, you can eat the rhubarbs also. And also, if you have little tomatoes that are growing, you can eat the leaves from the little tomatoes. All right, these leaves like this, I think this arugula, you can eat arugula. And also these leaves that they look like this, you can't eat these leaves. These are really edible. These are good and stir fry. That's all I wanted to say. And also, if you see these leaves, also spring mix, they look shiny like this. You can eat them as well. This is how it looks. You can eat these leaves as well in your local garden. All right. As far as this, even though it's far as this, I do suggest to cut it and to just recompost it for the plants. All right. So that's that, and I just show you guys that. So I'm gonna wash it and I'm rinsing it. Y les voy a dejar saber. Las hojitas. Okay, so this is how. This is crazy. Hold on. Estas hojitas que son así como perejil, cómansela. Esa también, estas hojitas de perejil. El perejil. So they also have parsley, all right? So this is it. You go to your neighborhood's garden and they also have parsley. They have parsley, they have cilantro, they have coriander little leaves for the cilantro. So those are edible too. If you have broccoli leaves, las hojitas del brócoli también se comen, ¿ok? El tallo, las hojitas del brócoli y el tallo, puedes hacer una sopa con eso, ¿ok? Ok. Estas hojitas, estas hojitas, estas hojitas, estas hojitas se comen del jardín de su vecindario, se comen. Las hojas del brócoli se comen, la arúgula también, las hojas del coliflor también, las hojitas de la espinaca también. Usualmente las hojitas que le crecen a esos vegetales que vemos se pueden comer. Como las hojitas de la zanahoria también se comen. Y usualmente las hojitas de también del tomate chiquitito también se comen. Los tallos estos, están estos tallos también, estos tallos grandotes que son así. También, pues, you know, en fin. Estos, like, they're like better, but, you know. It's good for your liver. All right, so and then this thing right here, it's like usually like you steep it. It's like bitter, like bitter greens or it's good for your liver. So we're gonna cook this, and the way that we cook it, it's vapor, so we get the sartén. So you get one of these. I put a little bit of oil, and we put the flame up, and then we cook it um, with just salt. I also have this, you know, this English muffins. You can't if you don't have if you guys don't have eggs. I put up a video on how to do cheesy potato, but it's like a cheese made out of it's like a cheese made out of potato. You can use it on this bread, so I put it there already too. Another thing that I did, if you guys don't have, si no tienen fideo, to make soup, if you don't have fideo, like, which is like, sopa de fideo y luego que la fríes, agarras espagueti. Look, I'm going to show you guys how to, there's another recipe. I'm going to just put it there. So this is a fideo soup, una sopa de fideo. So if you take the spaghetti, you cut it up in pieces, you fry it with a little bit of oil until golden brown, and you put this on it. You put this and with water. All right. You see this little leaf? Yeah, you eat it. You can't. You pray first. Padre nuestro, Señor, tú que estás en los cielos, santificado sea tu nombre. Te damos gracias, Señor, por estos ricos alimentos. Bendice los brazos los que no tienen, bendice la mano que no haya preparado. Y donde vinieron, no me puse a pedir. Y eat it. You know? So las hojas del brócoli se comen, las hojas del betabel Oh, this is about it. You use this for soup. So, oh, okay. Rice and fired. Besitos, huggings to you. Kisses, hugs to you. So, like I mentioned before, uh, where you from the beetroot, you eat the beet leaves from the from the cauliflower, from your greens, from the collard greens, from the turnip greens, from um some of the tomatoes there too. I'm gonna just leave the videos here. Um, this is the broccoli stem. You can actually boil it too and make a soup stock. Good for you. You you can eat it with fish also. Canned salmon. I found these greens at our neighborhood, our local neighborhood. You know, God is good for putting them in my hands. A broccoli stem, so you can actually make soup with it. So just you eat whatever you know. Chestnuts have a chestnut tree. They have the seeds. A difficult time for everyone to be fed. So yeah. So this is how it looks. You put a little bit of oil or ghee or butter, and you put your greens and you eat them of that. But so yeah, this is my dinner for um. And I'm gonna see if I can find some guineito, but yeah, eating some greens and onions for tonight. A little bit of salt and yeah. I'm gonna give a small little Bible text for my nose itches. So gracias Padre me por cuidar. Sí, so um so that's for right now. Um, I do encourage. Hold on. And then I'm gonna just maybe eat a small loaf, and then with peanut butter, and then gracias Padre Nuestro por cuidarnos. And then so yeah, and I made some cheese whiz with I made cheese whiz. I'm gonna eat it with some bread. Um. Hold on. So Psalm and then um Psalm 40 verse 1 says, pacientemente esperé en Jehová, se inclinó hacia mí y escuchó mi clamor. So patiently I patiently waited. So pacientemente esperé en Jehová, which means I patiently waited in Jehovah. Se inclinó hacia mí. You know, he inclined himself to me and heard my wept, my tear, my clamor, my sorrow, right? So so tonight we understand that he heard. God is hearing our nuestros acongojos. He's listening to it. But we gotta wait patiently for and Jehovah. All right, you guys. Blessings in yours. Remember, we say kisses, hugs, besitos, abrazos. So top fans, and then Rise and Fire 01. Besitos, abrazos for you. You take care. Blessings in yours. Remember, be safe. Here's and then some a little bit of veggies there. I made this. It's like this bread, and I'm gonna eat it with this one. So yeah, for dinner. Bye bye. And I'm glad that I will be getting there, and thanking the Lord that I have something on my plate for to feed in these difficult times. So God, you guys take care. Bye bye. Tata. Besitos, abrazos. Chao, chao.